rise and shine, real life. I hope you're having a fabulous day. If not, why not? Today, of course, it's 9 months on ESTROGEN.
And yeah, I'm sorry I haven't uploaded in 3 weeks. Sorry.
Now, like I do with every single one of my monthly hormone updates videos, I start off with the changes that I noticed last month.
And between you and me, this is like a month's delayed, I'm sorry.
So last month started pretty badly with mood changes. They were pretty awful. Like, one moment I'm like a little Care Bear, and the next moment I'm like an angry little Pikachu.
Hey! No one's paying attention to me anymore!
And it was at that moment that I realised that that was the start of the months going downhill, because I ended up being fairly depressed. Like, I'm a pretty bubbly person. I'm like the champagne that was drank on the Titanic. And let's just say, I was pretty down. I was pretty down. And then last month I was also pretty stressed and very negative thinking. Like, this was not usual behaviour for myself. And being a lot more spotty than usual and having quite bad chest pains, it really didn't help with my mood. And probably one of the worst things of last month's was the cramps. I had really bad stomach cramps. So now it's probably time to talk about the things that I noticed in months number 9. Bear in mind, that was number 8. Everything, like, that was number 8. This is number 9. And like always, let's jump straight in and talk about the emotional changes that I noticed. Emotions. Where to start with emotions? I think mood swings. Now you're probably thinking, Hannah, what is the difference between a mood swing and mood changes? Mood changes are kind of a little bit like a gradual change of mood, whereas mood swings, well, that's more like, yayo! Yeah. And they have been so bad that I haven't even managed to vlog one day in 3 weeks. Like, that is cray-cray. I was a daily vlogger last year. Daily. First video in 3 weeks. Ow. And sadly for me, I've been more negative, and my mood swings have been negative, and my mindset, negative. My win counter on Fortnite, negative. Yeah, Fortnite's a great game. I suck. I'm awful at it. Now, I do understand that it was Pride season, and I've been working extremely hard, but my stress levels have been higher and higher and higher every single day. Like, I'm stressed out. I'm burnt out. I'm 18 and I'm burnt out, and it's a hard life. It's hard. But I mean, at least Marmite sponsored me for a jar of Marmite, so Marmite. But with this negative mindset and just feeling so stressed, it's brought on this feeling of me just not being motivated to do anything. But what's worse than all of that stuff is my sickiness. I've covered this nearly every single month since starting ESTROGEN. This sickiness has been going on for quite some time, and yeah, it's so bad that I have been sick, physically ill. Does that come under a physical change? I don't know. So with that line being a bit blurry, let's jump onto the physical changes. I think the biggest physical change that I noticed in months number 9 was, of course, my face. My jawline near enough vanished. And the apples of my cheeks, well, they're podgy. That happened. quite quickly. And as well as that, my face on a whole is a lot more rounded. And probably my favourite change was my hairline. Does anyone remember when my forehead was like a straight rectangle? Look at this! What is this? I've got floof here. I've got floof here. I tell you what though, this weather really needs to stop. It's so hot in here. Ridiculously hot. That was like it when I found it. And with all of these body changes going on, I might have put on some fat, but I've got muscles. Like, I haven't really been working out much. Like, I've literally been in this room being ill. But my muscles, they grew quite a lot. Now, one of the changes that I'm not so happy about, which I knew was coming, 5 fat. I used to be a size 10, and I don't know what happened, but something went wrong. I knew it was gonna happen, but oh my rubber duck. I thought it would be a little bit less this intense. But at least the next physical change wasn't that bad, and that was to do with spots. But compared to last month's to this month's, it's been a little bit more than it was. Well, I guess it's just what you expect for going through puberty the second time. And the final physical change was that I was sweating a lot more. But when I come to think about it, this temperature it's unbearable. Like, it's physically draining me. But with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and remember as always to like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you peeps in the next video, which I hope, if I'm well, there'll be a video. But on that note, goodbye. I hope that does what is needed for my management, you know. It's been 3 weeks, but